everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chris Gault here. I am the author of My Journey to the Fountain of Youth. It's a book you can get on Amazon. It has a lot of great tips on how to look and feel as young as possible as you age in life. And that's what we all want, is to be the best version of ourselves. And today I'm going to talk about how to blast the back and the biceps. So this is resistance training. It's very important as we age in life, so that way our muscles don't atrophy. I have a video out already last week on the chest and the triceps. Then I'm going to have this video, and I'm going to have the video next week will be about on the shoulders, on how to work the shoulders, and the week after that will be the legs. And so what you want to do is you want to mix this up. You don't want to go into the gym and work the same body part every day. You want to mix it up. So what I do is on Monday I do the chest and the triceps. On Wednesday, I do the back and the buys. On Friday, I do the shoulders. On Sunday, I do the legs. And in between, I run on those days off. Actually, I'll run like 3 miles. But I get my resistance training then in 4 times a week, which is what I would recommend for everybody. Now, this is just going to be an example of what I do sometimes and some of my favorite exercises. But what I would really recommend is going to a gym, going to a personal trainer, having them show you what you could do and build a routine for you. If you don't want to do that, you can always get training from YouTube or from beachbody.com. There's a lot of great videos out there that show you how to work out, and what I would recommend is just mixing it up. You know, it's more fun when you mix it up. It's also better for the muscles because it confuses the muscles, and the muscles just don't get used to what you're doing. So I would do that. I would also make sure you're using good form and make sure that you use a weight that you feel it on about the 7th or 8th rep. That, you know, it's hard. Then it's really hard to get that 10th one, especially when you get to the 3rd time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do supersetting 2 different exercises, one for the back and then one for the biceps. We're going to do that. We're going to do sets of 10, and then we're going to do we're going to do that 3 times with a 30-second break in between. So when you do the back exercise, you're going to go right to the bicep exercise with no rest, and then you're going to rest 30 seconds, and then you're going to do the same thing over again. And then we have 3 blocks of that, so you'll do that 3 times, but then you have 3 different exercises coming down, 3 sets of 2 exercises coming down. So the first 2 exercises in our block is going to be pullovers and full core curl. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you the pullover. That's really going to work your lats and your back. And then we're going to go to the curls, which is obviously going to work your biceps. So let me show you how it looks. So you're going to grab one weight. So grab a weight again that you're going to feel it on the you know, like 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th rep, or 8th, 9th, 10th rep, and make sure that you can do that 3 times, you know. And if it really gets heavy, you know, just back it up. It's more important to have good form and to get through this. It's not about maxing and getting hurt. You want to keep the good form because you don't want to get hurt. You want to make sure that you're doing this so you can be healthy, not so you can get hurt. And it's a competition. So let's do this. I'm going to show you the row, the pullover, and it's like this. And you can see, really feel it. What you want to do is, don't feel your arms necessarily coming up. What you want to do is really feel your lats engaged. And the more your lats feel engaged, the better it's going to be. Okay, then you're going to jump right to the biceps, and it looks like this. So I'm going to grab 2 lighter weights because the arms are a little bit lighter. I'm going to show you from the front and from the back. So it looks a little bit like this. And you want to keep your elbows in, and you want to keep your elbow from moving out. So you notice how my elbow is nice and straight, and the only movement is really the bottom part of my arm, not the top part of my arm, keeping that pretty straight. Okay, so I might have lost count there, but you do 10. So what you're gonna do is you do that right away, and then you're gonna wait 30 seconds, and you're gonna do those 2 exercises again, and you're gonna wait 30 seconds, and you're gonna do them again. And then you'll probably wait about a minute, and then you'll start the next 2 exercises, which I'm gonna tell you right now. So the next 2 exercises is, one for the back would be a reverse fly, and then we're gonna go into hammer curl. So the reverse fly would be for the back, and then the hammer curl, obviously, is for the biceps. So I'm gonna move the camera a tiny bit so you can get a better picture of this. And we use the same weights. If I was really working out, I probably would go up a little bit on the bicep. The reverse fly is a little bit tougher because you've got a straight arm. So you want to make sure you use weights that you can keep a pretty straight arms. You're going to bend them slightly, but you want to keep them as straight as possible. And you're really working the back. So it kind of looks like this. And you're really pinching the back together. The shoulder blades are coming together. And then, I'm going to drop them for a second, but you don't want to take a big break because then you want to go right into your hammer curl. So hammer curl is a lot like a regular curl, except instead of having the weights like this, you're going to twist them so that they're going straight towards you. And you're going to keep your elbows straight again, your arms straight, and you're just going to lift up. This also works the forearms because you can feel it. And I'll show you from the side. And again, you'll see there's very little movement of the top part of my arm. Most of the movement is coming from the bottom part of my arm. So again, what you want to do is, you want to do those 2, you want to wait 30 seconds, you're going to do that again, you do the 2 again, wait 30 seconds, do the 2 again, and then you wait a minute and you'll do the last block, which I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so the last block, I would usually use a pretty heavy weight, but for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use the ones that are right here. But this is going to be a pretty heavy weight because your back can actually move a lot of weight. And so this is called arm rows. So you're going to hold the weight down here, and you're really going to be working your lat. So we're going to keep your back pretty straight. I'll try to get there. And what you want to do is just pull up. And what you're really doing is feeling the lat. And then, obviously, when you're done with this arm, you do the other arm. So you're going to do the other arm 10. And then, you're going to go right into it. You're going to go right into wide curl. Now, what's wide curl? You're going to curl like you did before, except you're really going to turn the weights out. And you're going to keep them out. And you're going to keep your elbows really locked in. And again, it's about form. You want to keep your elbows locked in. And I'm just going wide. And that's just going to hit the biceps a little bit different. And remember, you don't want to move around a whole lot. You want the arms to be doing everything. And again, you just want to make sure you're just doing the right weight. You don't want to show off. It's not about showing off or just doing a lot of weight, really, jerking it around. You want to do, weight that you can do, that you're really going to feel, but, and you can always work up your way up, but, get weight that you can feel, but you aren't going to struggle and jerk all around to get it up, because that's what's going to get you hurt, and you don't want that. Make sure, one thing I didn't mention, make sure you bring water to your workout. It's very important to drink while you're working out. And again, so that last one, you would do it, those 2 exercises 3 times, and then you're done, and then you can move on to your next thing. Again, I really suggest looking at other videos on working out, going to a gym or a personal trainer to help you workout, a great way, workout for the whole week. You do want to mix it up. You don't want to do the same thing over and over again. I mean, I know the old school is, you go in and you do bench press with as heavy weight as you can for 5 reps, and then you do biceps for, or curls for a couple of minutes, and you leave. This is about, really mixing it up and hitting all the muscle parts during the week, so that way you can have a full body workout, and you want to do something that you could do the rest of your life. So you don't want to do something that's like, you start saying, wow, I don't want to go to the gym anymore because I'm going to kill myself. You want to do something that you can continue to do the rest of your life, and mixing it up a little bit and hitting different things and using weight that's reasonable is going to help you keep this going the rest of your life. And that way you can help be the best version of you. And that's what it's all about. So until next week will be shoulders, and until then, I will see you. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.